So a couple extensions for some of these poses. So for side angle pose, where we're here, okay, some instructors, if you want to stay here, that's totally fine, but some instructors might have you reach down, okay? They might have you do a reverse, keeping that front knee bent, okay? Or they might have you come underneath this way. The next thing is something I can't do, is you lift up your leg to the side and all sorts of crazy stuff. But I can't even show you that one. So some modifications for that one. If you do want to work your way to reaching toward the ground, great time for a block. Okay, so we still have the bend here. Our feet are still where they should be in the warrior feet, and we're reaching down. Maybe you start to go down that way, and eventually we can get down, okay? So let's try that one. So starting off with a warrior one, so take a step back. Yep, good. Torso facing forward. Good. And let's go ahead from here, just to make it a smooth transition. Let's go into a warrior two, and then into our side angle pose. Good. So here, if we want to try it, and you can stack blocks on top of each other. I'm going to have you actually stay on this a little bit just so we don't strain. Yep. Good. Are we able to get that back foot back just a little bit further? It'll also help you get lower too. Great. How's this feel?
Fine.
Okay, do you think we're up for trying the reverse? So I want you to inhale, bring that top hand down. Exhale, bring your bottom hand up. And switch so we're looking the other direction. Good, really opening up your chest there. How's that feel?
Palm is facing.
Yep, yeah,
Which
out.
way?
Out, you got it, yep.
Palm is facing out.
Mm-hmm. Good. And go ahead, bring it back in. Fantastic. So from here, let's get both of our blocks ready. And let's try a warrior three. So that's just another extension. And if the instructor wants you to go down, you can always stay here if we're not up for it that day. That's totally fine. So let's go ahead and try our warrior three. So that was this one. Okay, but we can try it with our blocks.
So we have some balance.
Mm-hmm. If you want to start playing around with it, maybe lift one arm up, whatever is comfortable for you. Good. And our legs are nice and parallel to the ground, looking excellent. Good. Maybe you want to try the other arm. Great. Now when you're ready, I want you slowly to bring 2 feet together. 2 feet together, good. So we're here, great time to go into a chair pose. So we're gonna bring our arms up, palms facing each other, let our gaze come up, and just like you're sitting down in a chair. So check our knees, they shouldn't be going past our toes. They can be on top of them, just not past them. Good, so you can lift your chest up just a little bit more there, great. Good. See if we can get our feet hip width apart. So instead of being here, have more balance, more secure that way, great. And let's take another nice big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Release out of it. How are we feeling? Good. Okay. So a couple more extensions that we're going to do. I think we're pretty comfortable with our warriors. You guys will look pretty comfortable today. And that's always something. It's so common no matter how many yoga classes you go to. There'll be people in the back looking at the people in the front when they say something. Even if you think you know what it is, just look. Just to make sure. Totally fine. Totally kosher. Everybody does it. Good. So let's go ahead. We're going to inhale back up. And we're going to exhale into a forward bend. And we're going to step it back to a downward facing dog. Good. And we're going to lift, so laying feet hip width apart. There we go. So we're going to lift our right leg up. So 3-legged dog. Great. when you inhale, you're gonna drive that knee up towards your chest. And then you're gonna place it on the ground as close as you can to your hands.
The
Good.
knee or the foot?
Your foot. Your foot. So we're here. We're gonna bring it as close as we can. And then we're gonna lower our back knee to the ground, relax the top of our foot. And we're gonna come up, and we found ourselves in low lunge. Good. So bring that forward a little bit. You still always want your knee to be over your ankle. So we're not putting any extra pressure on it. Good. So even forward just a little bit. So if our knee's here, I want your ankle to be here. So bring your foot forward a little bit more. Good. Good. So same thing over here. Let's bring that foot a little bit forward. So for this one, you want your knee to be over your ankle, not over your toes. So if we bring that forward. Yeah. Good. And just relax the back of your foot. So the top of your foot can be on the ground. Good. So for this one, so this is our low lunge. So for this one, I want you to focus on, as we do this more and more, getting your legs a little bit farther apart. This is a great hip opener. So if you watch, I'm here, and then I'm gonna step through. I'm gonna adjust, and then look how far apart they're here. I'm actually pushing down, getting a really nice hip stretch here, okay? So I want you to try this. See how, I don't want you to push past your limits, but see where your limits are, okay? And that would be our low lunge. So let's try that again.
So we start with downward
Yeah,
dog.
so start with the downward, the three-legged dog basically. Downward dog to three-legged dog. And then you're gonna step through. Good. Yeah. So get that foot forward first. So if you need to move your body back to meet it, yeah.
Gotcha.
So if your foot's back here, I'd rather you move your body back to meet it.
Gotcha.
Because no matter what, our knee should be over our ankle. Good. So but knee over your ankle, so take a look at it. And this also helps with being hip width apart. So if you bring them even a little bit farther out, good.
Now how did I get here? Okay, so I'm here, okay?
Yep,
And then I'm doing this.
yep,
And then I'm bringing
forward.
this.
yep,
And then I'm going back this way.
sure, yep,
And then,
yep. And then you're gonna relax the knee on the ground, relax your top foot. Relax the top of your foot. There you go. So if that works better for you to slide back to it, totally fine.
okay.
As long as you get there that right end point. How are we doing? All right. Can I see you do it one more time?
So I'm to start off farther.
And so, Elaine, try it on your other leg.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good. So relax that top foot. Yep. And see if you, I think you got a little bit more flexibility in you there. See if we can even move that leg back a little bit.
Yep.
And so you're pushing it.
You got it.
Yes. You feel the difference there? Mhm.
Yep.
And just relax that top foot.
I got
I'm
you.
gonna put
You
my-
did good.
There are some poses where they will have your foot up like that, but for this one, you're focusing on your hips, might as well put no extra strain on your foot. So that is our low lunge. So while we're both here, couple different modifications here, a couple different things instructors will have you do. They'll have you just hold it up in our basic low lunge pose. They'll have you come down to heart center. They might have you do a little twist here. They might have you twist the other way, okay? Not a yoga pose, but something I always like to add in is just straightening your front leg, lifting your toe up. Nose down, just getting a little hamstring stretch, just because it's a great spot to do that. And those are some different things to do with low lunge there. Do you want to try that? You're looking at me like, maybe. Okay, so feel free, while we're here,
On the
play
other
around
side,
with it.
right? On the other side?
Yes, yes. Just adding a little got a little bit more flexibility coming this way. Good. And then the other one would be bringing your hands to the side, straightening that front knee, and bringing your toe up. And then just chest down towards your leg. Feel that hamstring stretch? It's a great stretch.
When you go back on this one, would you be
Good.
centered?
Good. Feel that stretch?
When you go back on this one, would you be more centered or more lean to the other side?
More
Like
centered.
more lean to the knee bend or back to the center?
More centered.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to be centered. If you catch yourself going to either side, yeah, try to center out. Great point.
That was going to the right side.
Yeah, I felt myself doing it.
Good. So feel free if we want to try that one more time. Maybe put it all together. Start from the downward dog, step it on through, add a little twist. We're pro yogis now. Good. Check that quick. That's great. That's great. Awesome. And when you twist, try that again for me. Focus on keeping these straight.
Okay.
So keeping that up. I think I actually just bent you out of shape there, but focus on keeping those straight. Good. How we doing?
Okay.
We're working today.
So when we're doing this stretch,
Mm-hmm.
what are we doing with our arms?
We're just bringing them down to the side. Just a great hamstring stretch. Great. And then block with a fantastic modification there.
You lean back on your leg. Yeah.
Oh. Good. So I've got one more for you. So all of these things can go in a sun salutation. So they might add them into the flow. And I want to give you one more that I think that we could potentially try. So this one is called pigeon pose. This is a fantastic glute stretch. So again, we would start off in our downward dog. We'd go to our three-legged dog. We'd inhale, bring our knee as close as we can to our chest, and then we just lower it down. Want to see that one more time? Okay. So we're in our downward dog. We're going to our three-legged dog. We're going to inhale. It really helps to get there to flatten out, getting your knee to your chest, and then just lower down. So this comes across. So you have a great, great stretch in your glute here. And just don't forget to relax our back foot. And so this one, we can also, well, I'll get there. We'll try this first. There's a nice modification for this one I think you guys would like. Yes, and just relax that back foot. Yup, that's pigeon pose. How's that feel? Feel like you're stretching?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Foot okay, or does it need to be in a different position?
If you can get it more straight, so you're rolling a little bit. You're rolling a little bit to the
Yeah.
side here. See if we can go a little bit more this way. Good. Yes. And great, great.
So would the toe be pointed or flat in the back?
Pointed. Yeah. So here, one thing I also want you to try with this is, I just call it like relaxed pigeon. It's just relaxing down. You'll feel even a deeper stretch. You can put a block here, whatever feels comfortable. So try that on both sides. And the next things we're doing are not with our legs. That gives us any motivation. Good, good. Yeah. Maybe coming down to your forearms. Yeah. If you want to put a block there. Just relax down. This is usually a spot where people kind of catch their breath, relax, enjoy it for a little bit. But while you're working, of course.
You can definitely put a stretch in this.
And then just remember that back foot. Yes. Good. So this is, remember what this is called?
Pigeon pose.
Pigeon pose.